You all know when Grow Lightly began by now. It began about 14 years ago with surplus fruit and veggies from 2 South Gippsland gardens, 4 weekly veggie bags and money in a biscuit tin. It's now an incorporated not-for-profit with a board and an army of dedicated volunteers working out of the Grow Lightly Food Hub in Carramburra. The last 12 months we had turnover of about $160,000, the vast bulk of which was returned directly to growers and producers in South Gippsland. It's taken the shape it has because of where it is, in southern Gippsland, south of the Stresleckis, stretching from Wilson's Prom to Phillip Island. The total population is about 57,000, spread over many small towns and rural localities. So distribution's a bit of a knotty problem. It's hard for many local people to find good fresh fruit and veggies. We say we're about southern Gippsland, feeding southern Gippsland, so we're very big on local and seasonal. There are nearly 90 growers on our suppliers list, all within 60k of Carramburra. Most of our produce comes from small market gardens or large backyards. The range is amazing. Last season we sold 15 different named varieties of heritage apples. Some people have seeds or plants which have been in their family for generations. And if you looked at the previous photo, you would have seen how happy our growers are. Not all our suppliers are certified organic, but all use organic methods to grow their stuff. There's plenty of room for discussion about exactly what that means, but we do have a charter that we ask all suppliers to sign. Fresh, clean, local. That's our slogan. Our little shop at the Food Hub allows us to promote a range of other local products. This is Betsy the baker from Oak and Swan Bakery at Mardan with her 3 children and a delivery of sourdough bread. Whole families are involved producing our bread, flour, cheeses, milk, yogurt, preserves, honey, bulk olive oil and eggs. People in southern Gippsland don't live too far from each other, but many live much too far from a good source of fresh fruit and vegetables. We distribute produce in a number of ways. First, there are the weekly veggie bags, packed by volunteers early on Sunday morning. Growers bring in their produce and help to pack. Sometimes their children, grandchildren, woofers, friends or neighbours come too, and jobs are found for everyone. Scraps go home to pigs, chooks or cattle or someone's compost heap, or we cut out the manky bits and eat the carrot or the apple on the spot. People who receive veggie bags are rostered to collect all the bags for their locality and drop them at a nearby pickup point, in a shop or community centre or on someone's shady front veranda. We currently distribute at Churchill, Merbu North, Leongatha, Foster, Inverloch, Wonthaggi, Phillip Island and Loch, as well as Carramburra. The second thing we do is go to farmers markets, just the 2 closest to us at Coonawarra and Coal Creek in Carramburra. Small growers bring their fruit and veggies and help to look after the stall. They work together, chatting about their produce and about Grow Lightly and what it's trying to do. Third, we encourage people to grow their own. We run workshops on almost any topic related to growing food organically and cooking and eating it. This series was for farmers with small properties. Each one began in a local community hall, followed by a site visit to a nearby farm. And this one was held in our food hub. The theme was fermentation. We didn't get round to wine, but people learnt to make their own sauerkraut and sourdough bread. This year we've also run workshops on seed saving, backyard chook keeping and starting a home orchard and a home veggie garden. The focus for all this is our food hub, which is used for packing veggie bags, meetings, film nights, workshops and getting together informally. Each Friday, Saturday and Sunday our shop is open. Because it's stocked with local produce, we never have bananas and we don't have tomatoes at this time of year. But it's surprising what can be grown in southern Gippsland. I like saying the names. We've sold yacon, ocker, king shatut mulberries, babacos, white sapodies, mountain pepper and aniseed myrtle, tromboncino, squash, purple potatoes, avocados, finger limes, even some sweet potato. And we do have the full range of nuts. But it's not just sales that the hub's about, in both senses probably. People bring in friends or family, talk to their kids about food, browse books, make suggestions, chat, ask questions, offer produce, tell us their life story and listen to ours, give us recipes, provide new contacts and tell us what workshops it would be good to run. Children are so welcome. They help their mums and dads choose purchases, play in the kids' corner or in the playground outside, help pack and ask great questions. Unlike many adults, kids don't mind trying something new. These boys are cracking and eating macadamia nuts from Drew and Macadamia Farm. One way or another, everyone who comes into the hub contributes to the expanding pool of ideas and enthusiasm from which Grow Lightly draws its energy and where it finds possibilities for future activities. We do have a website and we're on Facebook. Just Google Grow Lightly. What does the future hold? Nothing stands still, we found. We've been in our present building for 80 weeks and it's full to the brim with good things and great activities. Overfull, actually. But veggie bags, markets and the shop don't meet the needs of all southern Gippsland households. We need extra space for more cool storage and to be able to sell books, seeds, plants and bulk dry goods. We need a van or a truck so that we can start a travelling greengrocer like Mr Whip's, only not pink. Pick up produce further away from Currambara and expand a wholesale trade to small general stores, cafes, pubs and so on. This is Van Gogh. He was wonderful, but he's not big enough and he won't go quite far enough without a recharge. We particularly need more serious small market gardeners to work with us in an organised way. To that end, we're holding our first grower support group meeting this Friday. In fact, we need more people to help us plan and do all these things. If you would like to be involved in any way at all, please get in touch. There are some pamphlets over on the table which you're welcome to take. Thank you.